Hey, everybody. Welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. I am the Eagle fan. I am prepared to react to some stuff tonight. Looking forward to this one. This is a band that I have seen live a little while ago this year. It's an awesome show. It showed just how old I am. I was feeling so sore. It was a standing only location. Well, there's seats upstairs, but I wasn't able to get them. They're very limited. And it was a packed venue. It was awesome. It was awesome. I believe I heard it was actually their first tour into the US. So that may have been why there were so many people there, people waiting to see them. I am curious about this one. This is HANABIE. Life is short, oh brave girl. Don't know what to expect. Let me prepare this here. There will be a pause. Let's just check this out. Here we go. What? Okay, sorry. I had no idea where to pause that. Ooh, this might be a decent area for a thumbnail clip. It's kind of cool. I have to check out that whole little section and see. They're good. They are good. What I love about when I saw them live is it was all just about the metal. The entire show. There was 3 bands. First one, they rocked it. Second one tried to rock it. Sorry. Second one was some kind of goblin something. They had a gimmick and it sure wasn't working. The weird thing is I actually went back and listened to some of that band's songs, just studio versions. And it sounds a lot different than what they were doing live. There was actually more singing in the studio versions, and it was just all screaming. And I don't mind the growl, but it just seemed just generic screaming is all it seemed like. And most of that show, that singer was whining that the crowd wasn't getting into it, which was kind of funny when, for the opening act, they raved about the crowd and how well they were being received. The headliner, these young ladies, loved the crowd, and the crowd was going crazy. If we could only figure out what the problem may have been with that second band. Anyway, let's go. Let's get back. I'm sorry. I swear I have ADD. I get on those, hey, shiny object rants. Let's go. Okay. This was awesome. This related to an anime at all or not? I don't know. It was awesome. That was awesome. That was some adrenaline that I needed. Been having a little bit of a rough go lately internally, and I needed that. That was great. Sorry if I look a little warm here. The air has not kicked on yet, and this room gets hot with these lights on. It gets really cold when that air comes on because it's a small room. But when the air isn't on and the lights are, it gets. So forgive me if I'm sweating. Anyway, that was HANABIE. Life is short. Oh, brave girl. And they brought it. They brought it good. I like that. I also need to apologize. I realized at one point, because I'm like, what am I hearing? Because there is a slight delay between what's being picked up and what I'm hearing in the headphone here. As I kept hearing stuff, I realized it's because I got so much into it. I was doing the drums on my legs, and I'm wearing shorts. So I realized it was picking up the slap of the skin. And I'm like, oh, I am so sorry. I apologize. So let me know your thoughts. What do you think about them? Have you seen them live? What did you think? And if it was the same three bands, what did you think about the middle one? Sorry, it's just I so badly wanted to like that band. But let's not talk about that one. It just didn't work. They bring it. They were no nonsense up there. They were just up there kicking ass and enjoying it. They didn't. Yeah, there has been a band I've seen in the past that I like and are good, but I didn't like that they kind of took a little time out to play up to the fetishists that were in the crowd. And luckily, HANABIE doesn't do that. And I am so glad. So glad. Let the music speak for itself. Don't play up to, especially those North American fetishists. And I could see there were a few that tried to be there, but some of them left early because they couldn't deal with the opening acts because it was just pure metal from beginning to end. And I think they were disappointed that HANABIE wasn't feeding their fetish. And anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is go check them out if you get a chance. Obviously, if this style of music is for you, because I know the heavy metal with the growling and everything is not for everybody. It didn't used to be for me, and now I've gotten to appreciate it a lot. And I need to find out more from this band because they can bring it. They can bring it, and they deserve to be supported. So let me know your thoughts. If you've seen them live, tell me some stories. I don't really have any major stories from that one. Got up there early, was in Philly, had cheesesteak and fries, and then went to the show. And it was fun, except for the fact that I could barely walk when I got out of there. Just standing in one spot is not good. Like, I felt bad because I was there with a friend, and I got to where, like, okay, I can't just stand in one spot. So I'd have to kind of walk away out to the area where the merch was, but still isn't like a lot of room to walk around. So I just kind of walked a little bit, stretched my back a little, then came back. I did that a few times. So I felt bad leaving my friend just kind of standing there alone. Although, it's not like we're going to be talking in the middle of a heavy metal show. But still, felt bad about that, but really enjoyed the show. So let me know your thoughts if you've seen them, other ideas, suggestions also. Doesn't have to be HANABIE. And please, be good to each other out there. Know that the 1% wants us to be separated. And know that 99 is much bigger than 1. We need to take this back for all of us. But one group needs to give up the racism, homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, and learn to see people as people. That group needs to change. But there's no reason we should not make this world better for everybody and better for the future. Think about future generations. AI is going to completely change the landscape soon. And if we don't think about future generations, it's over. It's over. We will be going back to a feudal society, a class-based society with the 1%, and then everyone else will just be peasants, barely able to get by, barely able to survive, not able to afford health care. I might be talking about more about the country I'm from in this case, but it'll happen everywhere if we don't plan for it. And the problem is, it's not like global climate change, which has been talked about for decades now. But we don't do much towards it. It's almost like we just keep kicking that can down the road. But with AI, I've seen too many people treating it in the same way, where just kick it down. It can't do anything now. You know how much it has improved just over the last year is insane. So we're not just facing a deadline that we don't know when that deadline will be, but it's a deadline that every year can get closer and closer exponentially quicker. We don't want to be behind the 8 ball when we finally start to try to act. We need to stay ahead of things. Anyway, so thank you. Thank you for joining me. I'll get off my soapbox again. I apologize. I know if you've seen me before and you've watched till the end, you're like, oh, he's at it again. But we need it. We need to be better. So thank you for joining me. And until next time, everybody, take care and keep your eyes to the sky or all around, because you never know what you might miss if you're just staring at your phone. Take care. Bye.